Hello, how are you all? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to SPS online classes. Today, our biology class, and we were discussing in our first exercise. And first exercise, that is improvement in food resources. We were discussing on improvement in food resources on our first exercise. I think today it's our fourth year, third lecture. Today I will tell you some basic other points regarding the topics. The point is that today I will tell you some basic points and some questions and some other definitions. So without wasting the time, we will start our topic, agriculture. First of all, agriculture. Today's topic is agriculture. Agriculture, but the questions may be that in our last class, I explained organic farming. What is organic farming? What are the advantages or what are the disadvantages of organic farming? Or what are the fertilizer? What are the side effect of fertilizer? All those things we actually discussed in our previous classes. Today I will tell you some new topics and some new definitions. The first one is the agriculture. Agriculture. The question may be that define agriculture. Question may be that define agriculture. The agriculture may be defined as agriculture is the science and practice of farming. Agriculture is the science and practice of farming which mainly involves rearing livestock, cultivating land, raising crops, harvesting and marketing the produce. Basically, livestock happens in combination of farming. Agriculture is the combination of multi-farming. Suppose that rearing, that means look after the of livestock. That means as a place in which there are different kinds of animal can live. That means this is livestock. Rearing of livestock. That means in that case अगर इसको normally simple language में बोले, इसको अगर normally simple language में बोले, that means कि पशुपालन. Suppose that this is dairy. That means dairy is a place in which number of cows are rearing. For the production of milk. Number of cows are rearing for the production of milk. Cultivation of land. That means cultivation of land and rising crops, growing crops for rising crops, harvesting and marketing the produce. That means agriculture is not a particular thing for agriculture, not a particular thing. That means not for the crops production. Agriculture is completely not for the crop production. Is the combination of multi-farming process. Combination of multi-farming. So we can define again. Agriculture may be defined as agriculture is the science and practice of farming which mainly involves rearing of livestock, cultivation of land, rearing crops, harvesting and marketing the produce. So second point is that basically as per the definition we have some ideas. Agriculture is not a particular thing. That means they cannot especially define the production of crops. It's a combination of different farming. So it is further subdivided into many categories. Agriculture may be defined. Subdivided into many categories. So one of it is agronomy. First one is that agronomy. It is a part of agriculture. That means agriculture subdivided. That means they be classified into many ways. First one is that agronomy. The questions will be clear that to define agronomy or what is agronomy. Questions may be that you define agronomy or what is agronomy. So agronomy can be defined as the branch of agricultural science. That means it is a branch of agricultural science which deals with the production of field crops, which deals with the production of field crops and soil management and soil management. We can define as agronomy is the branch of agricultural science which deals with the production of field crops and soil management. Simply, we can define as agronomy is the branch of agricultural science which deals with the production of field crops and soil management. The production of field crops and soil management. Production of field crops and soil management. Soil management. Second one is that the horticulture. Second one is that horticulture. Second one is that horticulture. Second one is that horticulture. First one is the agronomy and second one is the second one is that second part is that horticulture. Second part is that horticulture. The questions may be that we define horticulture or what is horticulture. So horticulture is the branch of agriculture that deals in growth, management of fruits, management of fruits and flowering plants. So basically, the department is completely the horticulture is the horticulture. The department of horticulture is completely specified the growing of fruits and flowering plants. Flowering plants that means जिससे हम लोग फ्लावर्स जिससे हमको मिलता है, that means marigold, उसके बाद roses and lilies and other kinds of flowers. So that means basically the horticulture is the branch of agriculture that deal in growth and management of fruits and flowering plants in an orchard and garden. And the new word is orchards or orchards. इसको थोड़ा सा डिफाइन करेंगे. The second one is horticulture. Horticulture is a branch of science which especially deals with the growth and management of fruits and flowering plants in a orchard and gardens. A piece of land on which fruit trees are grown. Orchard means ORCHARDS. That is the word. Charts or charts. That is the word. That means इसका मतलब होता है फलों का बाग. What is the meaning of this word? The meaning of this word is the garden of flowers. Orchard, that means the garden of flower. So this can be defined as, if this word has the meaning like that, a piece of land, a piece of land on what? On which a piece of land on which fruit tree are grown. Fruit tree are grown. A piece of land, the garden of fruit, not flower. Orchards, that means a piece of land, that means a part of field or part of land on which fruit trees are grown. That means in particular place the fruit trees can be grown. That place is known as orchards. Another point is that oily culture. Third one is that oily culture. Olericultures. Olericulture. Next one is that. Third one is that olericulture. Third part is that it is the third part of the agriculture. It is the third part of agriculture. So olericulture is defined as, first is maybe that you define olericulture. What is olericulture? What is olericulture? So olericulture is the branch of agriculture which refers to growing and managing the vegetables, which refers to growing and managing of the vegetables. That means in particular field, especially they are trying to suggest for the production of vegetables and managing of the vegetables. That means how the vegetable production is more, or what are the basic work can be done in the field. That means the third one is the olericulture. Basically is that it is the branch of agriculture that deals with the growing and managing of the vegetables. Next point is that aquaculture. The questions may be similarly, define aquaculture or what is aquaculture. So basically it is the branch of agricultural science. Aquaculture is the branch of agricultural science which deals with the farming and harvesting plants and animals in bodies of water. That means basically this is the especially denotes that all kinds of animals and plants which can live in a water. That means basically define क्या है इसको कि उस सारे plants को या फिर उस सारे animals को, all those animals they can live in a water. So basically aquaculture is a branch of agricultural science which deals with farming and harvesting plants and animals, that means species and other kinds of animals that can be saved, that have a particular use in bodies of water. That means all the aquatic things means including the plants and other species, including the plant species or insect species for economical purpose. That means they can be purchased or sale. After selling those things, we have earned money. For the money, that means profit. Suppose that मछली पालन, जैसे मछली basically मछली का पालन होता है. That means so basically उसको as a food के लिए इसको economical purpose से हम लोग यूज करते हैं. That means उसका rearing होती है. That means they can be sold in the market for economical purpose. That means कि after releasing those things you getting some money. The fourth one is that aquaculture. Aquaculture is also known as aqua farming. Aquaculture एक point और लिख सकते हैं, लेकिन मेरा second point is that aquaculture is known as aquaculture is also known as aqua farming. Aquaculture is also known as aqua farming. Aquaculture is also known as aqua farming. Basically, aquaculture is basically related to the as a farming, but not for the terrestrial. That means land crops or land animals or land other things. Especially that is especially denoted the aquatic plants. That is especially denoted the aquatic life or aquatic plants. So in that case, we will study about the aquatic life, aquatic plants, aquatic farming. Basically, aquaculture is also known as aqua farming. Basically, we will discuss in different kinds of farming. So basically, aqua farming, that is the rearing of aquatic animals or the cultivation of the aquatic plants for food. That means all those things. That means कि जो भी हम कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो aqua farming हो या aquaculture हो, all those farming completely concerned to the for getting food. All this farming completely concerned to the getting food. That means हम लोग सिर्फ भोजन प्राप्त करने के लिए, that means हम लोग सिर्फ भोजन प्राप्त करने के लिए all the सारा का सारा प्रोसेस को कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं, चाहे क्रॉप फार्मिंग हो या फिर हॉर्टिकल्चर हो, all those purpose, all those things they मतलब that means we are doing all these things for the getting food. So that is the rearing of aquatic animals or the cultivation of aquatic plants for food. That means for food. The purpose is that only getting food. Other point is that एक वर्ड आता है बेसिकली, बिफोर दैट उसको डिफाइन कर लेते हैं, उसका हम फिर कंटिन्यू करेंगे। बिफोर दैट हम लोग इसको डिफाइन कर लेते हैं, उसका हम उसको कंटिन्यू करेंगे कि व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज दैट कि व्हाट इज agronomist or agriculture. Simply is a doctor. Suppose that a person has the loads of knowledge about the chemistry. That means they have loads of idea about the chemical reaction. So basically they are known as chemist. That means suppose that as a person they have lots of knowledge about the physics. The physician, that means as a doctor, as a specialist, we can say that agronomist as a specialist for the particular things. That means suppose a person is an agronomist, that means they have proper knowledge for the particular things. The agronomist studies crop disease, selective breeding, crop rotation and climate factors. That means exchange the production of crops. That means rotating the production of crops. That means we can produce different kinds of crops in a field. We can plant or we can produce different kind of crops in a similar field. And taste the soil. That means soil, the quality of soil. That means soil is high salty या फिर high acidic, and कि all these nutrients that is important for the soil that are present or not. That means taste the soil, investigate the cause of soil erosion. The soil erosion is a process in which the upper layer of soil can be moved by the external things. Soil erosion क्या है? That is a process. It is a process of dispersion of soil. So basically क्या करता है? Soil erosion. What investigates the cause of soil erosion? That means soil erosion is the process in which the upper layer of soil displaced due to the external factor. External factor is that कि maybe flowing water, maybe wind and other activities. Soil erosion and design lands, reclamation and irrigation scheme. That means as per the land, what are the irrigation system can be used. In our next topic we will discuss different kind of irrigation system, drip irrigation system and other kinds of irrigation system. So basically ये agronomist इसी सारा फील्ड पर स्टडी करता है. Let me remind that studies crop products, crop diseases. As we know that crop diseases, that means during the production of crops different kinds of disease can be grow up. नहीं तो वो क्या करता है? He is try to minimize the crop diseases या फिर he is try to find out the crop diseases. And selective breeding, that means crop rotation. As we know that crop rotation is the important part of agriculture. नहीं crop rotation is tries to put the percent of nitrogen. Crop rotation is the process in which we are produce different kinds of crops in a similar field. That is the important thing for maintaining the fertility of the soil. That is, the crop rotation is important. Why? Because crop rotation is tries to maintain the quantity of nitrogen to the soil. That means या फिर कैसे भी कर सकते हैं कि it is try to putting the quantity of nitrogen in the soil. Nitrogen is the important, that means very important nutrient for the plant. And climate factors, as we know that India's agriculture completely depends on the climate, weather, on completely depends on the weather or completely depends on our seasons. That means कि we are completely depends on the season. So climate factors. Taste the soil. Taste the soil. That means the soil is too acidic or alkaline and other. Investigate the cause of soil erosion. Soil erosion is a process in which the upper layer of soil is displaced by the external factors. External factors कोई भी हो सकता है. Suppose that कि fast flowing of water actually soil erosion होता है due to जब heavy raining होती है. That means जब heavy raining होता है तो upper layer of soil क्या होता है, discharge हो जाता है. That means वो flow कर जाता है with flowing of water. With flowing of water upper layer of soil can be flowed. And due to other process, due to air, जब हवाएं बहुत तेज चलेगी, एक्सेस स्पीड में जब हवाएं चलेगी तो क्या होगा, उस केस में क्या soil erosion होगा. And design lands, reclamation and irrigation. Irrigation के लिए land को डिजाइन करेगा. Reclamation, it's a land reclamation. It's a new word. Land reclamation. I can explain it. We can understand what is the meaning of design and reclamation. So the process of improving lands to make them suitable more intensive use. That means ये एक process है in which we are trying to use all kinds of land which is not fertile. That means basically इसका क्या है, in the process of improving land. That means improving lands. So we cannot increase the dimension of the land. We cannot increasing the dimension of the land. Suppose that ki field is land x or y. Suppose x and y, x length or y breadth. So we are not trying to increase the length and breadth of this field. We are increasing land, improving land. Improving land, that means we are trying to making fertilizer of the fertilizer, that means fertile. That means हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, इस जमीन को डेवलप कर रहे हैं, लैंड को डेवलप कर रहे हैं, इंप्रूव कर रहे हैं. That means क्या इंप्रूव कर रहे हैं कि उसमें हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, उस सॉइल के अंदर फर्टिलिटी पावर को बढ़ा रहे हैं या फर्टिलिटी पावर को बढ़ाने का काम कर रहे हैं. फिर ऐसा कुछ एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर अप्लाई करेंगे जिससे वो लैंड जो हो जाएगा इंटेंसिव यूज. दैट मींस दैट कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर द एग्रीकल्चर फॉर और फिर अदर पर्पस. That is design and land. That is the meaning of design and land reclamation. That is the meaning of design and reclamation. And the rest of the topic I will discuss in our next class. And kindly, you will write down all these points which are written on the board. That is the important notes. After watching these videos and taking all these points, you will be able to solve all these questions from your exercise. Very short question answer, MCQ, fill in the blanks, and one word answer. You can easily solve all these questions after watching this video and getting these notes. So please write down all these things which is given on the board. And thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.